Rolanda Watts on the next Extra.
Dominique Moceanu's alleged death threats from her father. Now the gymnast friend shows Extra how she's protecting herself. Then deja vu for David Letterman, his newest stalker. Plus, Monica's holiday shopping, how she's spending her million. Next Extra.
I'm Rolanda Watts on the next Extra.
Dominique Moceanu's alleged death threats from her father. Now the gymnast friend shows Extra how she's protecting herself. Then deja vu for David Letterman, his newest stalker. Plus, Monica's holiday shopping, how she's spending her million. Next Extra.
On the next Extra, they claimed their child was out of control, and then they did the unthinkable.
Tony had been kept in an enclosed cage.
But after 5 years trapped inside, another couple fought to rescue him, teaching him how to eat, to talk, and to play. It's an unforgettable story of unconditional love, setting Tony free. Then, are you sending your kids to school today with something that could cripple them tomorrow? What it is and why it's considered a serious pain in the back. Next Extra.
Rolanda Watts. Next, death threats on Dominique, Letterman's new stalker, and exclusive Monica spending spree. Hello, everybody. I'm Rolanda Watts, sitting in for Maureen O'Boyle, and this is Extra.
He told the world his secret. Now Michael J. Fox returns to the set of Spin City, and his co-stars tell Extra what it was like.
Were you shocked, surprised?
You've heard the reports. A supermodel carrying Mick Jagger's love child. She hasn't talked with anyone except famed divorce attorney Raoul Felder.
Do you know if Mick is the father of her child?
Singer Jewel is about to perform, but then suddenly she stops the show.
Not kidding, actually.
You won't believe why the superstar stopped singing. You may not know it, but you or your kid could be carrying around a health hazard.
It could lead to deformities of the spine.
Do you have back pain? Extra has the unbelievable reason why. Plus,
it's a good time. People are in the giving mood.
JFK Jr.'s joy. An ER star gets engaged.
I'm very happy for the both of you, and I wish you many, many happy years to come.
And just guess who this belongs to.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Well, with tons of encouragement and support from fans all across America, Michael J. Fox is back on the set of Spin City. This just a week after he revealed to the world the startling news that he has Parkinson's disease. Well, now one of Fox's co-stars has come forward to tell us how the Spin City cast is coping. Les Trent has this extra exclusive.
Paul.
So what should you do? Well, number one, experts say, make sure the backpack is not riding too low. It should be high on your back for better support. Number two, you know how kids like to stuff so much in these bags. Check them out and remove the excess items from the bag. And number three, weigh it. Remember, the backpack should be less than 20% of your child's body weight. And we'll be right back in a minute.
Tony Black looks like a normal kid, but for many years, his parents confined him to a cage.
Well, it's not a cage.
Not a cage? You decide and just listen to Tony's story of survival. An ER cast member is heading down the aisle. JFK Jr. and his wife get into the holiday spirit. And a stunning development in the Mick Jagger scandal in today's Extra Extra. Now get ready for a special extra snapshot. You recognize this derriere? Here's a hint. He's a two-time Oscar winner who obviously has nothing to hide. We'll expose this extra snapshot coming up.
An ER star is getting hitched, the latest on the model in the middle of the Mick Jagger marriage. And JFK Jr. honors a friend. Elaine Lipworth has all that in today's Extra Extra. Extra Extra. And a good future ahead. Tony is now in 2nd grade, and in terms of his schoolwork, we understand he's almost all caught up to where he should be. And one other note, in addition to juggling parenthood, Tony's adoptive parents are also full-time students. Good luck.
Bifocals, braces. This little girl wasn't the picture of beauty, but oh boy, has she changed. Next, the transformation of an ugly duckling into swimsuit stunner. And don't forget today's cheeky snapshot. We'll expose the star behind this rear coming up.
Growing up, Haven Gaston may not have been the prettiest girl on the block, but she sure has improved with age. David Jackson introduces us to the woman who was once dumped by a guy just because she wore glasses. Well, now she's a beauty queen. And in a small role in Adam Sandler's hit film Waterboy, and to the boy who dumped Haven, how you like her now? When we come back, the things stars will do for promotion. The answer to today's risque snapshot is next.
And that's today's Extra Snapshot.
And that's a perfect way to end the show, don't you think? Well, actually, we're going to leave you with a special concert from Jewel. Yesterday was World AIDS Day, and the singer performed for AIDS patients in New York City. We'll see you next time.
Is America's most watched evening news program.
I'm Maureen O'Boyle. Next, an actor's new role, Lifesaver, exclusive Seinfeld's new job, and what your dreams really mean.
Dave McElhatton and Dana King with a full hour of news at 5.
Seinfeld's latest, Will and the Greatest, plus a foot fetish. We'll get the skinny on supermodel Rebecca Romaine. Hi, everybody. I'm Maureen O'Boyle, and this is Extra.
It's 22 below. A film crew is stranded on a remote island in the Arctic. Then, a mysterious email. They're running out of food.
We've been waiting for a helicopter from the Siberian mainland.
Did this explorer record his last words?
I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
There's no doubt about it. Muhammad Ali is one of a kind. Now, superstar Will Smith is cast in the greatest role of his career. How will he transform his body from this to this? She's one of People magazine's most fascinating stars. But look at Rebecca Romaine's foot. Does she have 6 toes?
So what's wrong with her foot? I'm Gina Silva, and I'll have the answers from Rebecca Romaine's podiatrist.
Jerry's back on the job. After weeks of schlepping around the streets of New York, Only Extra found Seinfeld behind the camera. Exclusive, Jerry's top secret shoot, and when you'll get to see the final cut. He used to be in a soap opera, but now this actor has a new role as Lifesaver.
I started stripping off my clothes, and I told Danny, I said, Danny, grab my feet.
A moment of drama. Wait until you see the next act.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. Most of the time, people don't plan to be heroes. They simply make a spur-of-the-moment decision to risk their own lives to save others. Well, that is just what happened when a former soap opera star dove right in. Paul Moniz explains.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Looks like Seinfeld's vacation is finally over. We've got an exclusive look at Jerry's new job. Plus, the queen of a very special Playboy party and her royal court in today's
Extra, Extra.
Magic Johnson's ready for a comeback, and Playboy gets wild in the Big Apple. Plus, Jerry Seinfeld's back at work. We have the exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, Elaine Lipworth, with details in today's Extra Extra.
Extra, Extra.
To keep track of your dreams, Dr. Delaney suggests you wake up naturally without an alarm clock. That usually means that you wake up after your longest dream. Of course, you could also be late for work.
Supermodel Rebecca Romaine has been photographed thousands of times, but never like this. Next, the exposed body part that put Rebecca on the defensive. Now get ready for today's Extra Snapshot. Do you recognize this face? Here's a hint. She took to Hollywood like a fish to water. We'll expose this Extra Snapshot coming up.
Purchase the cake.
To look at Rebecca Romijn, it's no wonder she's become a supermodel, but a recent photo of Rebecca in People magazine had some readers asking, what's wrong with this picture? Well, Gina Silva found out. Sure, she'll be just fine. You can see more of Rebecca's response in the new issue of People magazine with JonBenet Ramsey on the cover. It's on sale Friday. When we come back, the Extra Snapshot answer. Here's the Extra Snapshot. She's Daryl Hannah. She became a star after playing a mermaid in the 1984 hit Splash. Hannah celebrates her 37th birthday today. Happy birthday, Daryl. That is it for now. We leave you with more of Playboy's 45th anniversary party in New York City. Enjoy, everybody. See you next time. Inspiring words from Michael J. Fox, Leonardo's house hunting, plus what John Wayne Bobbitt is missing now. Hi, everybody. I'm Maureen O'Boyle, and this is Extra.
It's my life, and it's my reality.
Michael J. Fox won't back down. For the first time, hear this star speak about his battle with Parkinson's disease. Plus, what Michael's courageous words mean to other Parkinson's patients. Saluting a hero, medals pinned on his coat. A brave little boy says goodbye to his dad, a cop killed in the line of duty.
He just mugged me so much. I just didn't want him to die.
How this 7-year-old left L.A.'s tough police officers choking back tears. Look who's back. It's John Wayne Bobbitt.
I'm happier now than I've ever been in my life. Except there's one part of me that's missing.
But it's not what you think. Hear what Mr. Bobbitt says he can't live without. Plus, Jodie Foster reveals what her baby can't stop doing. Is Leonardo looking for a party pad? And how do you upstage the First Lady? Just slip into this stunning dress.
Thanks for joining us today. You have heard the reports. You may have even seen the People magazine interview. But now, for the first time, Michael J. Fox is speaking on camera about his 7-year battle with Parkinson's disease. Donations for Dylan Brown can be sent to the Brian Brown Trust at the Pacific Community Police Station, 12312 Culver Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90066.
Ramsey Flynn has a great job, 2 beautiful sons and a loving wife. But this dad didn't learn to appreciate life until he was dead.
I was dead for 33 minutes.
It's see-through and baby blue. Not even the First Lady can compete with this dress. Plus, house hunting with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's all in today's
Extra, extra.
Titanic heartthrob Leonardo DiCaprio is house hunting. Jodie Foster gives us a little baby talk. Plus, Oscar de la Hoya is gearing up for a new fight. Elaine Lipworth has the details in today's Extra Extra.
They're just a few weeks old, but these puppies are about to take a life-or-death flight. See how this woman is saving thousands of precious pups.
Now an unusual twist to an old problem. What do you do when you have more puppies than people are willing to adopt? Well, one woman has come up with a very clever solution that involves giving some lucky puppies wings. About 3,000 puppies have been saved so far. The program can handle puppies up to 15 pounds. Over that, though, weight shipping costs get too high. When we come back, you'll see more from Puppies Across America. Don't go away. That is all for today. We leave you now with more of those adorable pets rescued through Puppies Across America. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Alec's Apology, Monica's Mystery Man, and the Beauty of Baghdad. Hi, everybody. I'm Maureen O'Boyle, and this is Extra.
He would stone Henry Hyde to death!
It was outrageous. Alec Baldwin going nuts on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Now he may be regretting it.
I think this could really come back to bite Alec Baldwin in his tush.
Inside the apology the actor sent to the head of the impeachment hearings.
When the president faced that moment of truth, in countless occasions, each time he swept it away.
We have an obligation not to abuse our power.
They talked impeachment on Capitol Hill, but behind the scenes, the buzz was about the speaker-elect and his mistresses.
We've only talked to 2 people so far, but we're getting more names from these people.
I'm Scott Rappaport in Washington. Complete details on the president, the speaker, and the hustler.
Plus, where's Monica in all of this? Exclusive, her new man, the party, and her bathroom conversation with this woman.
I have PMS, I feel fat.
The anti-aircraft artillery is shooting away.
Rockets fly over Baghdad. NBC's Donatella Lorsch calls the shots, and her mother's hanging on every word.
Make you nervous to see that?
How a few missiles turned this reporter into a star. Plus, Cher and the woman who found Sonny's long-lost ring.
Thanks for joining us. We're about to take you behind the sex scandal of Speaker-elect Bob Livingston. You're about to hear about private eyes, mistresses, and the role of a famous pornographer. The revelation comes on the eve of Bill Clinton's Judgment Day at the impeachment hearings. Scott Rappaport has more from the nation's capital. Scott?
You've seen it in movies like Terminator 2. Now, can this high-tech movie effect save a burn victim?
I just looked up at the sky and I said, Lord, I said, this is it for me. I said, just take me.
See the incredible healing power of big screen technology.
It's a fabulous thing. It's so meaningful. It's so meaningful to me.
It's been missing for 26 years. See the reunion that has Cher overjoyed in today's
Extra, extra.
Robin Williams lets Extra in on a top-secret phone call. 60 Minutes has Moses seeing red and Cher's emotional reunion with her past. Elaine Lipworth has details in today's Extra Extra.
It's the must-have toy of the season. But wait till you see where Furby was born. Only Extra shows how this eccentric backwoods inventor started a holiday sensation.
Watch this. Every year, parents race all over town searching for that must-have toy. Remember the Cabbage Patch doll, Beanie Babies, and of course, Elmo? Well, this year, it's the Furby doll, and it's turned one eccentric genius into the hottest toy maker since Santa. David Jackson has Furby's father in this Extra exclusive. Well, the success is perfect timing. Dave says he's ready to move closer to civilization. We'll be right back.
In the heart of New York, the holidays are on display. He's the mind behind the designs, the wonderful Wizard of Windows. Next Extra.
Hope to see you back here for the next Extra. Maureen O'Boyle next. Stunts, rescues, Rock's lost home movies, and Brooks' fight with Iron Mike.
We've got stars.
I take off my clothes, and then oil is applied.
And we will rock you.
He just wanted to have fun.
First, Brooke Shields, the divorce, the suicide, and the blow up with the meanest man on the planet.
I haven't even begun to fathom how much it's affecting my life.
Suddenly, Brooke talks about it all with Extra. It has captivated America, the Kansas well rescue. From manholes and the black holes.
If you can get your left leg down, we can get you out.
To the rescue when the earth swallows you up. She has HIV. Should she be allowed to breastfeed her baby? On the beach with Garner, Newman, Collins, and Reynolds.
It's so long ago, I forgot this day.
The Lost Rock Hudson home movies. Plus, the world's most extreme stunts.
Welcome to Extra, everybody. I'm Maureen O'Boyle. Glad you could join us. Talk about real-life drama. The rescue of 17-month-old Jesse Krause had Americans glued to their TV sets for much of last night. Firefighters in Mulvane, Kansas spent 5 hours tunneling their way to Jesse after he'd fallen into a backyard well. Luckily, all ended well, but as Phil Schuman shows us, it can be dangerous out there for little ones. A worker visits the Tysons once a week to make sure Felix isn't being breastfed. So far, the baby tests negative for HIV. And according to the Tysons' attorney, so does Kathleen's breast milk.
Meet a guy who defies death again and again and again. What were Paul Newman, Liz Taylor, Dennis Hopper, and James Garner doing with Rock Hudson in the 50s? His never-before-seen private home movies give us a clue. Monday on Extra, Natalie Portman is the queen of a new Star Wars generation.
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
Now, Extra shows you Portman's roots here on Earth, from her hometown in a foreign land to childhood friends and teachers. See how she grew up to become the hottest young star of the year. Monday on Extra.
It's a stunt that looks more like suicide. Rick Schwartz has an amazing daredevil and more in today's Extra Extra.
Extra, extra.
It's Liz Taylor, Paul Newman, and Debbie Reynolds as you've never seen them before. For the first time, Rock Hudson's home movies. Touring the world, at play with famous friends. Rock's private treasures are revealed in an Extra exclusive next.
When we come back, an amazing story of survival from a Columbine victim. Finally, one of the students seriously injured in the attack at Columbine High spoke to the press today in a very moving news conference.
It's been really emotional. I feel great.
And he's still able to smile after all of that. That's it for now. We'll see you next time. The pressure was just too much for Olympic gymnast Dominique Moceanu. The 17-year-old gold medalist has run away from home and is suing her parents.
#1 show hits the century mark. An Extra takes you inside ER's birthday celebration. Plus, the stars reveal some surprises for the new season.
Well, we've got some news, don't we, love?
When it debuted in 1994, people wondered if there'd be an audience for a realistic drama set in an inner-city emergency room. Well, 5 seasons and millions of viewers later, ER has answered that question and in the process changed the face of TV. Extra was there as the cast and crew celebrated 100 episodes. Phil Schuman reports.
What do we got?
You may have noticed Noah Wiley shaved off the beard he had earlier this season. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you back here for the next Extra.
Every day, and from...
I'm Maureen O'Boyle on the next Extra. He's a Seinfeld lookalike with an amazing connection to the woman allegedly involved with the real Jerry. Find out in an Extra exclusive. Plus a rare interview with Jay Leno's wife Mavis and the wildest police chases and a new way to stop them. Next on Extra.